Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Bread. Listen, I want us to move again from the beginning of wisdom, which is to fear the Lord. And I want us to move to doing the right thing because we love the Lord. Operating out of our identity as children of God. So let's take our biggest struggle. For most of us, it's lust, right? Whether you're at the point where you're still dealing with wrestling through pornography and trying your hardest to break free from that, or whether you're where I'm at, you're just continuing to train your eyes to look upon girls with purity and be more concerned when you see a beautiful woman about whether she knows Jesus or not, rather than trying to bounce your eyes and not look at her in a certain way. Now, Scripture says, and this is Jesus talking, he says, if you look at a girl with lust in your heart, you've already committed adultery. Now, that word lust, in Greek, it's porneo. And that means just looking at her with impurity. It's not even necessarily undressing her in your mind. It's not necessarily fantasizing about her. It's literally that first act when you go back for a second look and you're trying to catch a glimpse of a part of her body or entertaining any kind of thought. It's the 4 stages, the beginning stages of nasty thinking. And Jesus says, it's better for you to pluck your eye out if it causes you to sin and go to heaven with only one eye than to go to hell with 2. That's something we should be afraid of. Fearing the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. We should definitely be afraid of that. All right? But let's move into identity. As children of God who've been redeemed, right? If we operate out of that identity, do we need to look at that girl? Do we need to wrestle with that porn? No. We've already been set free. The jail cell's open. You don't have to stay in there anymore. In fact, when we start to operate out of identity, we realize that our eyes are meant for much bigger things and more beautiful things. So I found this video on TikTok. I'm just going to go ahead and play it. I hope it blesses you. This week, I want you to focus on living out of identity, not just out of fear, not just trying to stop yourself from partaking in pornography or looking at that girl that passes by on a sidewalk or scrolling through Instagram and not lingering when you have something that pops under your feed you shouldn't look at. But I want you to think in that moment. This is my challenge. Think in that moment. Say this to yourself. Say, I am a child of the Most High God. I am his kid. Far be it from me to look at this thing. I'm meant for so much more. And I want to please my Father. And I want to love him in this way by being obedient and being pure with my eyes and with my thoughts. And then I want you to get out of there. Stop. Bounce your eyes. Put your phone in a drawer. Walk away. Don't just do it out of fear of punishment and of wrath. But I want you to move into, because you do love the Lord, and I know you love the Lord, I want you to do it for that reason. Be motivated by his love for you and your love for him. Bless you guys. Love you.
You know, sometimes people will ask me why I still look away during provocative scenes, why I don't follow provocative accounts, why I don't look at provocative things online. And the answer is pretty simple. These eyes were made to see God. They were made to see his power, his beauty, his majesty shining through every single mercy-filled moment, his grandeur woven into the fabric of our everyday experience. My eyes were meant to see his signs, his miracles, his wonder. They were made to see every bit of his creation, glorifying and worshiping him with every move. They were made to see his face, to deeply, intimately know him. And if I take my eyes off him even for a second, I just might miss it.